And until we get Mikel Arteta out of this club, we're continuously going to be a swinging pendulum. And until we get the owners out of this club, we're never going to get the investment needed to win a Champions League or a league title.
Hey, man. What's happening, guys? So I'm making this video just to talk about this whole Saka rejecting the interview on Sky Sports while he's trying to watch the F1 racing in Spain.
Okay, can I have a quick word? We're live on Sky at the moment. We just talked to Harry. Who are you supporting? Much to say? We'll move on then.
So let's get straight into it and let's talk about this. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. So we have Saka yet again in the firing line, right? By people in this country in particular, yeah? And he's being called an arrogant prick, a CONT, all these things on social media because he declined wanting to do some interview on Sky Sports while he's trying to watch the F1, yeah? I've even seen some people talk about how, oh, well, Dan Burns and Harry Kane, they show proper conduct. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to translate what these people are thinking. Yeah, because let's not forget, when it came to the penalties in the Euros, for Euro 2020, we all know what happened there, didn't we? Which I called out as the penalties was happening. I said, if the black players miss, that's it. I know what's going to happen. Yeah. So what basically they're saying is, this N-word is not behaving like the good little N-word he should be. And when it came to the two white guys, they knew how to give proper conduct. They knew how to conduct themselves on TV. But this N-word didn't. Now, it's historic that when you're black in the spotlight, it's historic that if you show anything that gives off that you might be arrogant, if you have a aura about you that tells the world, I am that guy, you will be hated. Let's call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? Why do you think everybody loves N'Golo Kante? Why do people have such issues with Pogba? I'm telling you, this is how you viewed when you're black and an athlete. You should all be N'Golo Kante. Otherwise, you're not going to be liked. That's basically what it comes down to. That's why everyone loves Kante. Because he's shy, he smiles, and he doesn't talk. That's why everyone loves him. Let N'Golo Kante decline an interview and say, nah, not today, fam. Let him say that. Watch. I mean, let him brag about the trophies that he's won in his career. Let him do it. Let him do it. Watch. All this shit about, oh, is this, is that, all that changes. It's just how it is. It's how it's always going to be. You know what I mean? Any sort of, and this is not only in football, but any sort of arrogance that you might show or people think you're showing, that's it. It's actually been historic, even in boxing. There's been black boxers that have been taught. I can't remember. My brother was telling me about it. Can't remember one of the boxers' names, but he was told just be humble and be this and be that. You know what I mean? And he was, and people liked him. But when you know, people don't like Floyd Mayweather. If Floyd Mayweather had the personality of N'Golo Kante, but still 50-0, people would love him. They'd love him. But the arrogance, the flaunting of the money, that's not liked. But Conor McGregor, he gets let off. Conor McGregor came with a walk that made it look like his arms were broken. That was fine. Everybody saw that as swag, essentially. Yeah? Style. Yeah? Imagine N'Golo Kante doing that walk that Conor McGregor was doing. Imagine if he started doing that. Imagine how people would view him if he started doing that. Like I said, this goes beyond football. But obviously, this is a football that we're talking about. But I have to give context of other cases of where, you know, I'm not here to say if a person's not black, then everybody likes them in sports or whatever. That's not what I'm here to say. You know what I mean? I know there'll be people that will come in here saying, "Oh, so are you saying if you was white that it'd be better than me?" I know somebody's typing that as I'm speaking right now. Yeah. Don't be a dumbass. We know what the deal is. Euro 2020, Saka, Rashford, and Sancho missed their penalties. Racial abuse galore. Yeah. The World Cup of 2022, Harry Kane skies a penalty against France. You know what I mean? It's basically a case of if you fail and you are black, you get held to a standard of the highest degree. You can't fuck up. You're not allowed to fuck up. But if not, oh well, things happen, doesn't it? I mean, that Harry Kane penalty, that blew over, didn't it? That shit blew over. And now, coming back to this, Saka declining interview, people could not wait because they have this in their minds already. It's bad enough that anybody who dribbles near the touchline is compared to Saka. Yeah? Now on top of that, him playing for Arsenal of all teams. Damn! Arsenal Football Club is hated in a similar fashion to how black athletes who have a bit of arrogance, let's just say, are hated. Like, people have this different energy, for example. You know what I mean? If Arsenal was a person, it would look like Saka. Yeah? But if another club does what I did, the Arsenal Football Club did, it's looked at a bit differently. It's looked at a bit, well, you know, it's... And I might sound like I'm being ridiculous, but all you have to do is let life, and you just see it for yourself if you just pay attention enough times. Yeah? It's just how it is. That's how it's going to be. This is why you get the likes of Wilfred Zaha that opted to play for Ivory Coast in England. Yeah? And this is why you've got some African players who play for their African countries saying, look, you got these African roots, you'd be better off representing them. Yeah? This is why. Now, imagine if Saka turned around and was like, I'm representing Nigeria, you know, internationally. I mean, imagine his ability and everything like that. Imagine if he opted for that. Because when you look at how the country that he's playing football in, the country that he lives in, when you look at how they're quick to treat him, how can you blame some of these players that choose to play internationally even though they were born here? How could you blame them? Let's not forget, Raheem Sterling, he bought, what did he buy? Did he buy his mum? He bought his mum a new sink or something like that. A new bathroom or something like that. And I think the sink had diamonds in it or something like that. Something like that. And the news was quick to pick up on, because I think at the time it was underperforming a little bit. And the news was quick. If you dare be a black athlete and you underperform, you better not have a life outside of that sport. And you better be that good N-word. That's how we viewed. You better be that good N-word that just sits down and gets on with it and tries to do better. Yet when it was Foden and what was that other player's name? It was another player. It might have been Foden, actually. Because that was when he was up and coming. He bought his mum something. and it was seen as, you know, the good boy doing something wonderful for his family. That's how it was seen. But then when it came to, oh yeah, Mendy was another one. When it came to like Mendy, who used to play for City, Sterling, and I think there was another black player as well. When it came to them doing anything outside of football, it's what you're doing. You know what I mean? But yet, all around football, you got kids colonized with the message, no room for racism, which is a load of bullshit, because they don't believe in it. Because when they want to criticize, when they want to have energy for certain players, they will have it. Yeah? Pogba couldn't post on Instagram without them talking about it. I remember ESPN talking about, why is he posting this on Instagram? I remember hearing and seeing the guy say it.
I've seen him do it.
And it's like, this is his personal life. You know what I mean? But let that be Kevin De Bruyne. The thing is, it doesn't even matter if the player performs or not. People will only get stick so far. Now, I'm not saying non-black players don't get stick. We know Jack Grealish has been getting stick. But what we do know at the same time is if Jack Grealish looks like, I'm going to say Granit Saka.
Ah, what?
If he looked like Bukayo Saka, come on now, are we gonna sit here and say, oh, the treatment will be exactly the same, mate? You know what I mean? You'll only have people say something towards a non-black player in response to this Saka situation just to equalise. That's all it is. And that's mainly because people are pointing out, well, you didn't have this energy for Harry Kane or whoever else. And then they'll say, oh no, he's the same as well. All right then. This is how it is. And yeah, it just proves the point even more. It just, you know, when push comes to shove, yeah, people will express how they really feel about you. Yeah. And this situation with Saka, it was just it's I've been on this planet long enough to know how this works, yeah? I know how these people feel about him. The ones that are crying about it. These people, they feel, like I said, they feel Saka's an N-word that should be a good little N-word that keeps quiet and says nothing. That's why they love Kante. Yeah? That's what they feel Saka should be. You know what I mean? Don't have a life, obey, and keep quiet. Everything Kante looks like he's doing, by the way. And I'm not saying this because I've got anything against Kante. I'm pointing out why people love Kante. Because he represents, to those kind of people, the same people that are hating on Saka every 5 minutes, these are the same people that love Kante because he doesn't talk, he smiles, he keeps quiet, and gets on with it. Anyways, that's it for this video. I know it was just a pure rant, but you know, it's just shit like this. It's frustrating to see, kind of thing. And the frustrating part is when people try and downplay it, people try and argue against it, people try and have something to say why what we're saying is bullshit, just because they refuse to see anything. These I don't see colour type of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? That type of shit. Anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.